Okay, I'm going to show you how to get started in Eclipse using Simkit. The first thing to do is to create our project. So I will create a new Java project. I will call that OA3302W12 for the winter quarter of 12. I make sure that we are running Java 1.6. I generally prefer to create separate folders for sources and class files, although you can do whatever works for you. And that's the way it's going to look. I can finish that. And so now here I have my project. My source files are going to go here. The next thing to do is to create a Simkit library, because we'll be using Simkit here. So for that, I can do that from here. The Java build path will take me to libraries, and I want to add a library. It gives me several possibilities. You may only have a couple here. I have some other things installed here, but I want to choose a user library, and there aren't any user libraries, so we need to create one. So I'll click on user libraries and then select a new user library. Let's call this Simkit. And I don't want that added to the boot class path because that's going to be on a project by project basis. Now we want to edit, we want to add jars, excuse me. So the first thing we need to do is navigate to wherever Simkit has been installed. And I just need to find that here. Let's see, let's look at our computer. That's going to be in this case, this is Vista. So Simkit was installed in program files x86. This assumes that Simkit has been installed already. If it hasn't, then do that. So here's Simkit, and in Simkit installation, you will see a number of different folders here and files. So we go into lib and actually select both of these. We'll only be using the Simkit jar. The actions will be used later in the course. We open that up. And for the Simkit one, we can select the source attachment. If we double click on that, it opens up a place where we can choose an external file for the sources. If we click on that, it'll take us to where we were. If we go up one level, we'll see a Simkit src.zip. That's where the sources are contained. Select that, and the next is the Java doc location. Double click that, browse, and this takes you all the way back to the beginning. So we got to find it again. So it's under Computer, Program Files x86, Simkit. Where are you? And under screwed up, Java doc and archive. So we can browse to Simkit doc and open that and click OK, finish, OK. And now we see that Simkit has been added on our libraries for our project. Now, the first thing you want to do is to create a new Java package. And we will call this OA3302. I want you to use lowercase for this, not uppercase as we had here, lowercase. In general, Java packages should be lowercase. The compiler doesn't mind that, but it's considered to be good Java style to use lowercase for package names. Always put all of your classes in a named package. Never put anything in an unnamed package. So let's create our first class file. We create a new class. This is going to be called the arrival process. And our superclass, we click browse, and it doesn't browse all the stuff for us, but we want something called sim entity base. Sim entity base. And we can select that here. We do not want a main method for this because we're creating a component. And when we are done, we see that we have imported SimEntityBase, and Arrival Process has extended SimEntityBase. By default, we don't have Java doc, so add a Java doc there. It will add you as the author by default, and now we can begin to create our component.